Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Another beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Sunday. We got second to last Sunday here in November, beginning of Thanksgiving. Beautiful, beautiful day. And before I get into today's Move Swiftly thought, because it is Sunday, took in a lot of college football yesterday, as I do normally this time of year. This is what I do. This is what I do on my Saturdays. I really take in the college football games and really analyze and break it down, because I've made a commitment to you listeners to give you the perspective on teamwork you won't get anywhere else. And college football, in my opinion, is the greatest example you can find in terms of lessons and learning from the game and establishing lessons of teamwork, innovative teamwork, and all that. And for those of you who tuned in last week when I gave my analysis on the Colorado Buffaloes, I got to address this past game, just yesterday. I got to address this real quick, because again, I'm not the kind of guy that goes, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so, or rub it in or twist the knife or anything like that. I have too much respect for the game to be that kind of person. But if you don't want to listen to me, go listen to your coach. All right, go listen to your coach. Go listen to Coach Prime say pretty much the same exact thing I told you last week. However, I'm being called a quote-unquote hater because I said the same exact thing. Said, you're smelling yourself a little too much. You're smelling yourself a little bit too much. And what I explained to you guys last week, again, if the Colorado Buffaloes want to win games, they've got to stop the run. They got to stop the run. They cannot play from behind based on what their identity is, where they're so dependent on the big play. And what they did not, the difference between last week and this week is they did not stop the run. They got to do exactly like Coach Prime said. Stop smelling themselves a little too much. Go take a lesson from the GOAT. Take a lesson from LeBron James and just turn off the social media, because what the media has done, because of who your coach is, you start smelling yourself a little too much when you get some success and you get some wins. Again, I'm not taking away from their success this year. Again, it's been a great year for them, been a great improvement, but don't get drunk off that success, because it'll get you every time in every walk of life, which is why, in my opinion, no matter what, Coach Prime, no matter what his record says, Coach Prime is definitely undefeated when it comes to press conferences, all right? So that's just kind of my reaction to it. As far as today's Move Swiftly thoughts, a big day for my alma mater, the Good Counsel Falcons. We got another classic matchup, 20-year anniversary with the DeMatha Stags. Navy Marine Corps Stadium, and talking about it all week. Can't wait to tune in off the live stream at 6 p.m. So as far as today, we're going to discuss something that's very relevant in the football world, and when it comes to the people who really watch it, really been a part of it, know what it's all about, and it's all about covering punts. All right, so mentally I'm in game mode. I'm truly in game mode. Me, myself, being a diehard Michigan fan and a diehard Commanders fan. We got a big one against Dallas today, our rivals. We got to handle business. We can't be that team that loses to Dallas during this time in life, because it's going to make their season. All right, we the favorites, so we got to go ahead and handle business today. Also, Michigan Wolverines, the way we handled business against Northwestern, now we got to come with that same energy. I'm not really even celebrating the win. Again, we put up 50, and we tapped some Northwestern ass and all that, but I'm not really celebrating because I watched the Ohio State game before. Yes, okay. I'm a Michigan fan, and I'm not celebrating this huge win that we got against Northwestern, because before we played, I watched every play of the Ohio State-Indiana game, and I'm telling you right now, them boys are no joke. Them boys are no joke. Them Ohio State Buckeyes are damn good. They're explosive, all facets, all elements of the game, from offense to defense to special teams. At any moment, they can blow this one wide open, and they're coming with some energy. So we gotta be able to match that energy and understand, hey, look, we the underdogs, and we're gonna let it rip. So I'll get into more of my analytics of the game later on during the week as we lead up to it and all that kind of stuff. So when it comes to the Move Swiftly thought today, I want to talk to you guys about a drill named the Hassle Drill, all right? Because Ohio State returned a punt, and one of the things that made Coach Milloy, who was my high school coach at Good Counsel, what made him so great, I mean, the all-time winningest coach in Maryland in high school football, period when it comes to Maryland high school football. He's won the most games. One of the things that made him so special is the fact that he would drill this. He would have us start out every practice with something called a hassle drill. All right. And the hassle drill is basically teaching you how to receive punts and cover punts. All right. Because he knew that games are so tight and the talent level is it's right there. That games are won and lost in special teams because of each teams are evenly matched and, the kind of competition we are playing and all that. And his mindset when it came to that, it was, look, let me drill this hassle drill before every game. And when it comes to Ohio State and the way that they blew that game open yesterday against Indiana, there was a huge kick return that made it so, look, Indiana had to let the whole thing go. And if you let that happen, and I'm bringing this up for a reason, because when you get really close games, tight-knit teams that really have national championship aspirations, have a lot of pride, a lot of tradition, is going to be the special teams that ends up winning and losing a game. So when you translate that into your business, you got to ask yourself, okay, what's the foundation like? What are the little things that I'm drilling every single day that's going to make it so my team is going to be ready when the test day comes. My team's going to be ready at every single point, and I've got them prepared going into a game. That's what we got to be taking away as we're watching these games and we're looking at the little things. And as you guys regularly consume my work, you understand that I'm all about teaching every single member of your staff, every single person on your team, to figure out what their measurable is going to be, how to achieve that measurable day in and day out. And that's your job as a leader, all right? All that being said, main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, makeyamove.com. That's MAKEYAMOVE.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. As one Crookshank and one and only Move Swiftly speaker checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.